MLS Cup playoffs can provide the unexpected and give the underdog a chance. Not in 2013. Two teams that deserve to be here, Sporting Kansas City and Real Salt Lake, or as the cats like to call them, SKC and RSL.
Sporting KC, they love to push the game, and that starts up top. Sapong, Dwyer, Zuzi, all pushing the game, pushing pressure, not always on the attack, but actually defending up high.
Had an excellent playoff so far. Javier Morales pulls the strings in midfield, but this Salt Lake team has had their success built on a very strong defense.
5 years since the days of Rice-Eccles Stadium and Community America Ballpark. Now these are two model franchises for MLS, both with new stadiums, both with young, hungry coaches, and really strong fan bases. Harbour has really stepped up his game this postseason. Zuzi's cross for Sapong! First big save of the game. Raimondo had to beat it away at the near post. Sapong rose majestically to meet it.
But we've seen that back run cause problems for RSL in this first half. We saw Nagamura have a chance from Graham Zuzi, and then we see CJ Sapong get in between Schuler and Winger.
And it comes from Wingert. Jimmy Nielsen didn't get there, and it's turned towards goal by Finley off the line somehow. And Jimmy Nielsen is the most relieved man in the stadium. What an opportunity for Robbie Finley.
I mean, this is deja vu all over from July. This is exactly how Robbie Finley scored at Real Salt Lake. Jimmy Nielsen came off his line and absolutely makes a meal out of this clearance. And thank goodness for his goal post.
Yep. Thought Sinovic had got off the line, but actually off the post. Plenty of available targets here. Sapong trying to make his run. Colin as well. It's far post. Oh, and Charles Myers missed his header. He was open as well. Tony's Faris Beasler, it's delightful. Flag is laid down, Dwyer! What a save from Raimondo. John Dwyer denied by Nick Raimondo. He'd stayed onside. Zuzi's delivery. Oh, CJ Sapong! Well, it fell for him. He had to turn sharply, and he blazed it over the bar. A really presentable opportunity for CJ Sapong.
And Sporting KC had their chances on set pieces in the first half. I felt like Graham Zuzi's service wasn't good enough. This was perfect. With pace right in front of Nick Raimondo. CJ Sapong has to do a better job of putting that shot on goal.
Right in front of the cauldron here in Kansas City. Agonizingly too high for the man who's scored twice in the postseason.
This has been a much better start to this second half from Real Salt Lake.
It's much more up-tempo, isn't it? Keeping the ball on the ground as well. That little chip over the top is a decent one. Saverio! Super Saverio! Strikes for RSL! What a goal from the Costa Rican! What a pass from Beckerman! Jason Christ's side have the lead.
And right on cue, Adrian, you just felt it this second half, and you could see it from Real Salt Lake. And there was so much talk about their midfield having more of an impact in this second half, and it's come from Gil winning that ball. But how about this ball from Kyle Beckerman? That is a great ball forward, and the all-time career goal scorer for Real Salt Lake buries it. Perfect first touch. Listen, there's been so much talk about Saverio, Sandoval. Is Real Salt Lake better? That is why Saverio is in the lineup tonight, because one chance, one goal, great finish.
Absolutely superb strike from the Costa Rican international that was talking about how much he was looking forward to playing England and Italy and Uruguay next summer. Really impressive displays to get here, and this is pretty impressive too. Thus far, Beckerman, chief amongst those impressive displays, and a deflected shot off the post. Gill is offside. That's going to be the end of the attack, but Beckerman action. Agonizingly close to doubling RSL's lead.
Well, and I want to know what Kyle Beckerman did at halftime in a game where it's 10 degrees out here. He's completely woken up in this game. He's completely changed this second half. Good call from the assistant referee, but Kyle Beckerman has been all over the place.
Meyer. Now then, Robbie Finley looking at power forwards. Morales. Javier Morales! Oh, it's off the inside of the post. Jimmy Nielsen could only stand and watch as Javier Morales curled his shot deliciously. Looked like it was going in.
Into this MLS Cup, Jason Kreis felt that Sporting KC tactically played very similar to the Portland Timbers, and that's when their fullbacks get forward. That leaves spaces wide open for Finley to use his speed and get in behind, and that man to find those spaces. Unbelievable chance for Javier Morales.
Good corner here. Zusi. Colin! Equalizer! In front of the cauldron, Aurelian Colin breathes life back into Kansas City's title hopes.
Sporting KC has come into this game and had their chances on set pieces, and that matchup right there of Colin and Schuler is what this game has been all about, and that is all Colin winning that matchup, that one-on-one battle, in a perfectly placed header. Sporting KC is back into it, and what a finish from Colin.
His third goal in the playoffs this season for Sporting Kansas City, the big French central defender.
When he's going to look to throw this right in front of Robbie Finley and have Colin get on the end of it.
Exactly where he put it. Oh, what a save! Zusi with an instinctive half volley somehow. Rimando tipping it over the top.
And remarkable that this is the first shot on goal for Graham Zusi in his playoff career, and a huge save. How good is this save? Reaction real quick. That's a big-time save from Nick Rimando.
Time and space for Nagamura. Biela awaiting. We want it as well, and CJ Sapong scrambling to get on the end of it.
He's done everything he could today to get the ball in the back of the net. He's made these runs. He's used his body, just been so strong. And just getting in these difficult spots. Still a good job, though, from Schuler to stay on the backside of Sapong and make that a little bit more difficult.
He's a player about whom Peter Vermees says he still doesn't know how good he can become. CJ Sapong. Beasler. Grabavoy. Now Finley. In quiet in extra time. It's a good cross, though. Samario! He scored! Alvaro Samario, but it's offside. The flag is up. And RSL are denied a second goal. And it's the Kansas City fans who are celebrating, realizing what has happened.
And Jason Kreis is just looking at it with whether it's the goalpost or being in an offside position. Great decision from the assistant referee. Great ball from Robbie Finley. But that goalpost, that assistant referee has come in handy for Sporting KC and Jimmy Nielsen.
In the penalty shootout, it's Biela against Rimando. And Biela definitively rifles it into the back of the net. First blood, Kansas City is taken for RSL. This is Samario against Nielsen, and he's missed! Nielsen didn't need to save it. Samario putting it too high. Advantage, Kansas City. Nagamura sending Rimando the wrong way and sending Sporting Kansas City 2 goals to the good. Desperately needs to score here to keep RSL in touch. Grabavoy, it's saved by Nielsen. Kansas City edging closer.
It's hitting it.
Beasler, saved by Romando. Hope still for RSL. Now, Kyle Beckerman can give RSL some real hope. If he's successful, and he is. Pretty much went down the middle. Jimmy Nielsen away to his left. Harbour versus Romando. Jackpot for Benny Failhaber. High down the middle. And enough to beat Romando. Almost an angled approach. Plata! Wow. With some aplomb too into the roof of the nets. Can he deliver from 12 yards and deliver a trophy for Sporting Kansas City? He can't! Would you believe it? He's put it over the top. It was there for the taking. Morales to keep RSL in contention. Little stutter step. How cool was that? Sinovic left-footed against Romando. Sinovic! Sweet indeed for the Cauldron. Sending Romando the wrong way. Brishula against Nielsen, and this penalty kick shootout continues on. RSL. Sapong. And again, cool as you like. It's some exquisite penalty taking in sudden death. Oh, and he put it in off the post. The narrowest of margins. Olam for Kansas City. Oh, he's missed. Despair for Lawrence Olam. Delight for the travelling RSL fans who now have a chance.
Christ, could be a hero.
Can he deliver the trophy for RSL? No, he can't! It goes on and on. Jimmy Nielsen to the rescue. Now it's Chance Myers against Nick Romando. Myers sending Romando the wrong way. The two UCLA products. Nielsen trying to make himself as large as possible in goal. Borges right down the middle. And on we go. Trying to beat Romando. Olin has done so. What a penalty. Lavelle Palmer to keep RSL alive. To deny Kansas City one more time. Can he do it? Palmer! He has it! And the trophy belongs to Kansas City!